Hello and welcome back again. This is Pelorian, and this is looking to be the last video of the attachment pack attachment series. Today we will be going over the heavy weapons and what you can do with them. Nice stuff. So, alright. So after that introduction, let's go check them out. In combat, what? Okay. Alright, that's better. Okay, so first off, we got the Broadsider. So you just got, I think that's pretty standard in the game. Grips, I think that's pretty standard. Magazine, I think this is where it's different. You have a standard shot canister, a grape shot, shotgun spread of small cannonballs. You have the multi-shot canister for better ammo capacity. I don't think that was on there before. You can put it down here, and now you can have, I think, more than one. And then explosive shot canister. So basically, more explosions. Lots of explosions. Next up's a Fat Man. That one, pretty simple. You have your standard launcher. You have a cannonball launcher to launch cannonballs. A mine bundle launcher launches 6 frag mines. That'd be crazy. Molotov pack launcher, 6 Molotovs. A harpoon bundle launcher with 24 harpoons. Holy cow. A missile bundle launcher. Wow, 7 missiles. An experimental launcher, the MIRV. I believe that one was in the vanilla. And then an artillery launcher, which is a silly modification. It says... So yeah, that's some crazy stuff. Where did I see that one? Bundle harpoon, 450 damage. Wow. Yeah, that's some. I could see why the guy that created yesterday, the time of recording, probably the one video I did, the implementation pack, he talked about not including the attachments for these for NPCs. Could you imagine getting hit by 6 mines, 6 Molotov cocktails, 24 harpoons, 7 missiles all at once? Could you imagine that? Like, yeah, you don't want to be facing against that. So, yeah. And if anybody's curious, the textures on these, like the Broadsider, the Minigun, they're all Depolari. Just in case you're wondering why they don't look yellow or like the vanilla, I'm using Depolari's textures. These ones are the 2K textures. For bigger things like the minigun and this, I actually prefer 4K just because since they're bigger, they look better. But some of the smaller guns look good with 2K, so just depends on the size. Yeah, so we got standard tank, you got napalm tank, afterburn tank, and a heavy napalm tank, which basically is just like one of those fuel canisters sitting around. For barrel, you got standard barrel and long barrel. Magazine, you got standard propellant tank, large propellant tank, so that would be this guy here. So standard is a small one, the large, large is bigger, and a huge propellant tank is the large one plus this on the side and all the hoses. So it looks nice. And then for muzzles, you have your standard muzzle, standard nozzle, compression nozzle, vaporization nozzle, incinerator nozzle, looks cool, liquefier nozzle, and a pilot light nozzle. So some interesting stuff on there for your junk jet. See if we have anything. You got short and long, grips, scopes. I don't know if the gunner, I think that there might not be anything on here. I don't know if the ignition module was originally part of it or the electrocution module basically adds electric and fire damage, so might have been, might not have been. So not 100% because I never really used the junk jet as to whether that's actually vanilla or attachment pack. So, alright, for the minigun. The barrels, you have your standard barrel, accelerator, accelerated barrel. So the accelerated barrel is just a little bit shorter than the standard. You can see the shorter. You get your heavy barrel, has shielding around it. A shielded barrel. Got a heavy 10mm barrel, so this one takes 10mm ammunition. Good way to use up all that 10mm if you have a whole bunch. Recoil dampening barrel, so they're just attached. Got a shrouded barrel, just shrouded on the front. A tri-barrel. And expedited barrel. Yeah, expedited. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So like 12 barrels. That's like the one that's on it right now. Alright, for scopes, you have your standard sights. You have a ballistic shield underneath your scopes. I believe there's a mod that actually moves this out of scopes and moves it into the barrel section as one that I believe maybe I can't remember if it's barrel or muzzle. It might be muzzle, but somebody made a mod like the day of or day after that you can get that actually moves that out of scopes. So, but yeah, so you have your ballistic shield, just adds a shield, improved damage resistance. You have a gunner sight, a heat shield, which I actually noticed too. They had a heat shield like this in Skibada's Miniguns one, and reflex sight, which I thought was cool. That's what's on there right now. It's like a little makeshift reflex sight, so it looks cool. Then here you got no muzzle, and you got shredder. Shredder looks cool. So yeah, that's your minigun, and lastly, you got the missile launcher. So you got just your standard missile launcher. You got a shielded barrel, has a shield on the front, has this vented covering here, and it has apparently a handle right here. You have a triple barrel, I believe is vanilla, improve ammo capacity. You have a quad barrel, so that's 4, I believe that, and then a cylinder barrel. It does 4 missiles, but I think it cycles through, but it looks pretty cool. Alright, scopes. You got your reflex sight, which is what's on here. You got standard sights, basically like your iron sight type. You got scope, a little scope there, night vision scope, and the targeting computer, which is this guy back here. And muzzle brakes, you have no muzzle, just a regular missile launcher, a bayonet, an accelerator barrel, which high-speed projectile accelerator instantly hits a target but does less damage, a smaller explosive radius. So this is the one thing the guy said he didn't want on the missile launchers, because I believe it's this one on the missile launcher, because it would hit like a hit scan instant kill, and he says it would be just too much. So yeah, so you got this guy with the accelerator, got the muzzle brake, looks like a ginormous muzzle brake, it's pretty cool, and a stabilizer, which actually that one mod that I had covered by the 6th messenger in the pipe weapon one that makes the muzzle on the pipe weapon, I don't know if it's the compensator or the muzzle brake, it's missing the holes. Like, it has the textures for the holes, but it's missing. The 6th messenger made a patch that opens the holes up, changes the mesh out. It also fixes this. It opens up those holes because it mentions about the pipe weapon and the missile, so make that look. Maybe I'll go download it real quick and show it to you guys. But yeah, so that is pretty much it for that. Yep, so you saw the minigun when we started, so I don't got anything to put in there. Nice, a Broadsider. So there's that. Yeah, set the world on fire. And the Fat Man. And nuke them flies. How do I get these guys? None shall escape my wrath. Alright, well, I'm going to, before the sun sets, I'm going to go throw in that mod real quick, and I'll show you guys what it looks like, and then we'll call it a day. So I'll be back. Alright, and we're back. So I'm going to just go into the missile launcher. We'll go in here, and I'll show you guys what the mod does. So, see now, you can actually see through the holes here. You can actually see through there. Or before, with the texture, it wouldn't let you see through because there was no hole there. It's just a texture for a hole. So yeah, I'll put a link up for that too. But yeah, basically the Six Messenger made a mod that opens up the compensator for the pipe weapon and for this. So it's a nice touch because it's the only ones I've seen that actually seem to have that issue. So yeah. So that is the end of our attachment pack attachment series, and I think it's fitting that we're ending as the sun sets on us. So hope you guys enjoyed this attachment pack series, and look forward to more coming, including some modding tutorials on things like texture merge packs, maybe stuff using MO2, different things like that. Some of the stuff that I know. I'm not a pro at modding. I'm still learning, but I have learned some stuff that I enjoy and like. I want to do eventually something where I highlight certain mod authors and maybe highlight some of their mods and show off what they have. And then I would like to do some over lore-friendly weapons pack series. Maybe some environmental mods, like before I had the new 3.0 Boston Natural Surroundings, and this is the what is it, Fallout Carnivorous something. It's by the same author, but this one's like pine trees with some other trees put in. So I'd like to maybe highlight some of those. Maybe I'll go over some textures. So, like I said, I have a lot of ideas, things I want to do. It's just figuring out what I want to do in what order. My plan right now is every Wednesday at noon to put out my weekly mod showcase, and then at least 1 to 2 times a week. I haven't picked an actual day yet. It may just be when I get to it. I want to put out another type of modding videos. They may be shorter, they may be longer, but something to help people, things that I see aren't around so much and needed in the community, or just covering things that I enjoy. This channel will be more lore friendly. You won't see any like modern tactical weapons on here or modern tactical Call of Duty armor or anything like that. That's not the kind of style I get into. There are plenty of channels that cover that. I'm more focused on nice graphics, nice texture packs, lore-friendly aesthetics, lore-friendly weapons, stuff like that. I like things that feel like they could probably fit in the world, and then maybe highlight some of the mods that help with things like that. So hope you guys enjoy it. Hope you guys stick around for the channel. If you like what you see, definitely subscribe. Make sure to like my videos. The more attention I get, the more I know you like it, the more I'll work. But I hope you guys are doing well. And until next time, until our next video or series comes out, this is Pelorian out.